Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. We welcome you back to Heyuan, China for the 2023 Heyuan WUS International Basketball Tournament. Gilas Pilipinas taking on Senegal in a rematch as the squad from the Philippines is looking for a measure of revenge after losing their first matchup against this Senegalese squad. We wish you a good evening, everyone. I'm Carlo Pamintuan with Dr. J. Antihaw on the call. Dr. J, you saw the game. What adjustments are you expecting from Gilas Pilipinas as they take on Senegal again?
Well, it's hard to say about adjustments because our defense certainly was very good and it threw them off track, so much so that we got their leading scorer, leading player off this game, really. But the point there is the adjustment Senegal has got to make with the way we play defense. Now, on our part, I think we really have to be able to continue to make outside shots. If we cannot make outside shots, we're going to have a very difficult time against this tall team. And you realize here that coach is not starting with Junmar Fado, who got into foul trouble despite a very good offensive game. So he's starting off with Edu at the center slot together with Japet Aguilar, which is a quicker team. And we have, who do we have? We have Pagoy, we have Chris Newsom, and of course Dwight Lago. Dwight
Ramos.
Wow, I forgot. I remember Dwight Lago, I'm sorry.
This is a great test for AJ Edu because we know that Ndoye is a physically imposing type of center. He will post up, he will bang down low, as it looks like it will be Japet matched up against the behemoth coming from Senegal to start this ball game. Good help defense there coming from AJ Edu. And the attack, the first attack, doesn't work out to a basket. Tip in though. On the second offensive rebound is good for Ndoye.
Big miscue, we made stop, we didn't get the rebound. They had two more offensive rebounds. Eventually the follow-up by the big man. But let's just put that behind us right now.
And that was a focal point.
Turnover.
It was a focal point of the discussions for the Philippines. They need to close out defensive stands with big rebounds and not allow Senegal to get multiple looks at the basket. Good rotation of the basketball for Senegal. Now they go down low. That left hook is short. Another offensive rebound, and Ndoye could not bank it home though.
Japet finally clearing the boards. You got to push the ball up a little bit. And this is open. The guy needs to score. Good rebound there by Edu. And a hard pump.
AJ Edu gives the Philippines the first basket of the ball game. But that was a decent look, Dr. J, from RR Pogo. He needs to take those shots when available.
Well, you know, he's coming off a bum stomach, but I feel that he's okay already. We're going to need him because he's a guy that knows how to get open, especially on those drive and kick plays for the Gilas Filipinas. No?
You can say the same about Calvin Oftana, about Ray Parks. If they're open, they need to take shots.
Is Bobby Ray Parks. Yeah. He's got to show us a little bit more. And that's a good interception. Chance for a fast break.
AJ Edu taking it strong against the guard, and he will draw the foul.
You can see the inexperience yet of Edu. No? He had a small man, so he didn't want to run over him because that might have been an offensive foul. So he took his time, but he did get the foul, and now we'll have 2 free throws.
AJ Edu definitely showing everyone the potential that everyone expected from him from the get-go. We know that he's been slowed down by multiple injuries, but he's now playing a lot better, gaining a lot of confidence during that European training camp, and now he's using it to become one of the more reliable bigs. Yep, he was there, Dr. J, but he was not able to play due to a sprained ankle. To miss free throws though for AJ Edu, so the score is still tied at 2 apiece.
Okay, he missed the 2 free throws. Hope he gets a little bit more confident about his game, because he can score. Oh, that's a nice drive, but that's a pass off, so it might not be 2 shots. No?
Branco is a very shifty player. You can see that handoff, and all of a sudden going to his right, there was a bump right there. But as you said, Dr. J, it was a pass ball, so it will not be 2 free throws, just a baseline inbound play for Senegal. That's a designated shooter. That's the flyby move. 3-point shot is short though. Rebound picked up by Ramos. Handoff up top. Dwight has it against a lanky defender in Njaye. Newsome looking for some movement. Aguilar gives the screen. Nunu to Dwight. Goes to the step back 3-point shot. The rainbow short for Dwight, as Pogoy could not get to that basketball. It goes out of bounds. Still 2 apiece, with 2 minutes and 5 seconds already gone by in your first quarter.
You can see how difficult it is to make shots, especially when they close out, because they're very tall and they're very long.
Dr. J, in the international game, scoring is always low. It's always a defensive grind in these 10-minute quarters.
Oh, no call
screen there, and it leads to an opening. The jump shot is good, and Njaye converts from downtown.
That guy also hurt us in the game.
For sure.
A couple of the game.
Made a couple of key baskets to thwart the run attempts coming from the Philippines. Good pass down low. AJ Eto with the extra pass as Japet thought he was fouled. He'll have to play on though. Senegal completes the stop. Branco crossing up Newsome, but Newsome doing a decent job of staying in front of him, and he takes the defensive rebound as well.
Although Chris Newsome hasn't exploded this tournament, you know, his defense has really been very good. Now he has to do a little bit more quarterbacking and assists. In other words, being able to pass off to teammates that are open. This is open for a while.
Aguilar with a one-hander, and that is a signature shot coming from Japet. Good to see him play strong, as he has been struggling as of late, Dr. J.
That's a second personal foul of Newsome. That was unnecessary because you could see there were 2 blue shirts ready to help. That's part of their game plan defensively. No? Now he has to probably be lifted out in a little while because he has picked up 2 fouls quickly. And Senegal coming in with a new player here.
Yeah, that's Mamadou Faye coming in for Lamine Sambe. That's the first substitution of this ball game. A low-scoring affair so far. 5-4 in favor of Senegal. Branco with the inbound, sends it to Sila. Faye has it now. Bigger defender on him. They swing around. Njaye taking it strong. Going the left.
Good defense.
Yep. Well defended by Japet. Now Dwight is pushing. Ramos could not locate Aguilar quickly, so now they will set up a play instead. Nunu up top. Pulls up for the mid-range jumper. Yes. Signature Newsome offense. First taste of the lead for the Philippines, but a good play leads to an open shot for Faye. Could not convert though. Tap goes to Newsome. And the Philippines is pushing again. AJ Edu Backing down against a smaller opponent, push shot, won't work out, but that was a decent look for the big man.
Yeah, and that was a good strategy, backing down to up your jump hook. He just didn't have enough.
Ooh!
That's going to
Thought
be
it was a
an end
block
one.
coming from AJ Edu. Instead, it's an end one opportunity for the big man down low. That is Yusapa Nboye, Bull Strong, as he converts deep and now is awaiting the bonus free throw.
So far, we haven't made any substitutions. Carlo Bev already had 3 substitutions here. We have 5 minutes and 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Unlike the game that was played,
2 days ago, Doc.
yeah, you know, there was more scoring in the beginning, no? I think it ended in 27-22, something like that. I had to watch that.
And it was Senegal actually getting to a quick start. The Philippines was very slow to start as Junmar Fajardo was the lone reliable scorer in the opening minutes. This time around, though, the Philippines defending a lot better as well. 8-6 is the count. Pogoy trying to post up against Branco. Pogoy kicks it out, jump and extra pass to Dwight. They swing it around, the ball is tapped. It will stay on the side of the Philippines. 5.8 seconds remaining.
Let's see if we have a good inbound here from the side. You know, they are putting a clamp on Dwight Ramos. You can see the way they're defending against him. No? That's open.
Ramos wiggles free. Yep, 3-point shot is good for Dwight. 1-point lead for Gilas Pilipinas.
Just as I say that, the Philippines put up a double pick for him. Good inbound play.
Coach Shot Reyes calling the pinky down, leading to that opening counter 3. Won't work. But again, the offensive rebounding has been big for Senegal here in the first. Faye dumps it down low. Oh, that's a hook. But they get away with it. And the basket is good for Camara.
We almost struggled in that play because I thought Japet was covering him pretty well.
Lead goes back to Senegal 10-9 as Dwight has it up top. Pogoy attacks inside. Pogoy one-hander. Great move to attack the paint.
Oh, a foul away. Very useless foul because he held him down. Pogoy picked up that foul. That would be a 13 foul.
Chief foul to give up for Gilas Pilipinas. So only one more foul to give for the Philippines before heading into the penalty situation. Renz Abando, Kiefer Ravena, and Junmar Fajardo enter the ball game with 4:14 remaining in the first.
You know, coaching staff, they really work hard. They planned. And of course, Coach Chot, he has a great assistant. Probably the greatest assistant coach you can ever have is Tim Cove. And Tim has always told me the things that he would like to see in this kind of a ball game. That we go to Junmar a little bit more, getting the ball at the proper spot. And we did that in the game against Senegal just a couple of nights ago. Only got into foul trouble.
Let's see if they can establish Junmar once again. That will be stepping
on the line.
The sideline. Another turnover forced by the defense of the Philippines. So the scoring balance for Gilas so far. Newsome has 2, Pogoy has 2, Ramos 3, Edwin Aguilar both have 2 points as they lead by 1 here, 11-10. AJ Edu has not yet rested, waiting for the handoff. It does not materialize, finally giving it up to Abando. Now Junmar has it on the other side. Junmar, tight pass down low. Kiefer saves the possession. Fajardo finishes with a layup.
Well, that was almost an interception. Turned out to be a blessing as Junmar is able to finish with the left hand going to the basket. There was momentum.
Oh, that's a defensive breakdown for the Philippines, but they recover. The guard down low, squeezing his way as Fajardo completes the stop, saves the basketball, and now the Philippines will be attacking. Oh, miscommunication there between Kiefer and Dwight.
Kiefer claiming that he was stopped from behind, but I think all the referees were running perpendicular to him. They might not have seen it, no?
Ravena assumed perhaps that Dwight was diving to that corner. And now there will be a substitution as Calvin Oftana checks in for Dwight Ramos.
Correct. So almost a new 5 for us, no? Coming from the original first 5 players.
Malonzo also in this ball game. 13-10, a 3-point advantage for the Philippines. Jamie now moonlighting as the power forward. Asvaye in and out.
That's a good call. Junmar tapped it out.
Yep, that was last touch by the Philippines. Ball will stay on the side of Senegal with a fresh 14 on their shot clock. Camara, his fellow big man. Boise using the Camara screen. Pulls up for the tough angle jumper, no good. And the rebound finally tracked down by Oftana. Abando down low. Renz will reset the play as he sends it over to Kiefer. Malonzo is free. 3-point shot, rims out. Fajardo could not hang on to the basketball, but good effort to try to get that offensive rebound.
But you like that play because Fajardo came from the weak side after the attempt was made. Nobody boxed him out. Almost had a clear offensive board, no?
Again, a low-scoring first quarter. So it means that the Philippines did a lot of defensive adjustments to prepare for this next game against Senegal. Sambe is back in this ball game. Boise has it now. They find the shooter. He will let it fly. A lot of shots going in and out for Senegal, Dr. J, here in the first.
Because we're also closing out. It's been challenged. It's not just open looks, no?
12 seconds on the shot clock for Gilas. Ravena on the move. Good pass. Malonzo lost it on the way up. The one-hander does not bounce in. An extra possession for Gilas. Fajardo, mid-range. Still nothing there.
Philippines really working hard off the boards. No? 2 offensive rebounds in that last play. Oh, nobody stopped him. Oh,
that was a push from behind, and they called a foul afterwards.
Yeah, Junmar was erased from the rebounding play. And this guy actually is the best referee I've seen, but he missed that one. You can see that it's clear, no? And by the way, Carlo, we're in, as we take a look at this play, we're in Heyuan, no? And this is their first international tournament.
That's correct.
We really love that they've tried to get into sports, but we have to also apologize because our setup here is not what we're familiar with. So sometimes we do have a lot of problems.
So you take a look at another angle of that Dwight Ramos 3-point shot. We have a timeout. 13-10 is the count. A 3-point lead for Gilas Pilipinas. A minute 28 left in your first quarter. $13-10 is still the count. Gilas Pilipinas are by 3 points against Senegal, but they are taking a couple of free throws courtesy of Camara, the athletic big man from the Senegalese squad. They will be pushing to Nigeria for the pre-Olympic qualifying tournament. This is a competition, a tournament that is for the teams that were not able to qualify for the World Cup. It's an opportunity to still chase a spot in the Paris Olympics coming next year, Dr. J. But of course, what's important for the Philippines is that we will be chasing that Asian spot. The best Asian finisher, Dr. J, in the World Cup will get a ticket to the Paris Olympics.
Only one, huh? Only one Asian team. Oh, they might have a 4-point play after that miss because there was a miss on the defensive rebounding. You can never Never let your guard down when you're doing a rebounding.
I think the mistake was it should have been Junmar on Diop instead of Malonzo as the naturally bigger man against the power forward of Senegal. So the chance now to retake the lead for the side of Senegal, but they miss that bonus free throw. 13-13 is the
Malonzo
score.
make the same mistake twice. No?
Kiefer running the point now.
Means a lot to our players.
Junmar working down low. Bump,
there's the
one-hander is going with a foul.
The foul is called on Camara, no?
Yep, he moved a little forward to dislodge Junmar, but of course Fajardo strong enough to finish. Again, Dr. J, establishing Junmar is crucial for the Philippines as he now has 5 points in the ball game.
Well, when you establish him and he scores, eventually they're going to force to double team him. Or they're going to throw some weak side help against him. That's a foul there by Abando, a useless one, because are we in the penalty already?
We are,
It will mean free throws, so that's not a good foul at all. And going back to Fardo, if they do that, that's when we're able to move the ball better and eventually find our shooters who will probably have good looks. But that'll be our last team foul to give, no? But it's okay. It's a minute and 5 seconds left.
I think we're in the penalty already, though.
First quarter.
I think they're missing out on giving Senegal 2 shots. Yeah. They finally corrected the table officials.
I was surprised.
We were okay being quiet. And
Well, you know, we thank you, no?
No, but this is the correct call from the table officials.
Yeah.
It's 2 free throws for Boise. I think it was a frustration foul coming from Renz Abando because he felt that Boise threw an elbow when he was trying to bring down the ball. But again, these are the things that you can't compound with a mistake.
Yeah. Can't lose your cool. No? It's part of the game. If they call it, then you get the ball possession. If not, just play.
You can have a conversation with the referee afterwards, but you have to play and stick to the game plan. So that's 2 free throws donated and converted to Boise. 16-15, a 1-point lead for Gilas.
Only a minute left here in the first quarter.
Malonzo waiting for Abando. Renz up top.
Iba yung volume sa Manila.
Second quarter of action here in the Heyuan WUS International Basketball Tournament. As we have a foul called away from play. Oh, it's Junmar Fajardo called for the offensive foul. So the first possession of the Philippines leads to a turnover. Fajardo's first foul. He leads the Philippines with 5 points in the ball game. As Gilas all of a sudden goes to that press. Easily broken though by Boise. Another foul. It's so tight right now. So Gilas will have to adjust and play with their feet and play defense with their feet instead of their hands.
Yeah, Kelly called for a defensive foul here.
So that's one foul on the team foul count. Of course, offensive fouls do not register. As Senegal took the lead late in the first quarter. Gilas still looking to grab it right back. Boise, the one-hander, no. As Fajardo taps it out of bounds, it will stay with Senegal. Now 2 more substitutes coming in. CJ Perez and Ray Parks alongside Dwight Ramos. Replacing Oftana, Ravena, and Jamie Malonzo. So in this lineup, no natural power forward. Dr. J. Dwight Ramos might have to play 4. Sambe has it. His pass goes up top to Camara. Posting up against Junmar. Camara, the push shot is good for 2.
That's a very nice spot there for the jump hook. And they will have to have CJ Perez playing the point down for. Oh! That's a foul there, knocking down Bobby Ray Parks. So Camara picks up 2 fouls in this situation, which will benefit us. Best big man, real big player.
First team foul for Senegal. CJ Perez, as Coach Chotres explained, will have to play some point, especially if Scotty Thompson will not be available due to that hand injury he suffered in their European training camp. CJ, good pass down low. That's a flop. As Junmar lost the ball on the way up as he tried to lay it up with the left.
I thought he was really intimidated by the block, so he was indecisive on what to do.
But the referee noted the flop, and so the next one will be a technical foul against Senegal. Oh, they go under the ball screen. The shooter could not convert though, but another offensive rebound for Camara. Good pass down low. That's an easy slam for foul. And a quick timeout for Coach Chotres. Defense needs a little bit of work, needs a little bit of adjustment. So an early timeout as Senegal builds their biggest lead of the matchup so far. It's 21-16 in their favor. It stayed a little too long on his palm, resulting to the call. Sharp one from the referee, but definitely the correct call. Camara sends it to the corner. 3-point shot, no good. Japet with the board. As that was the personnel adjustment coming from Coach Trott. He wanted a more lanky player at the 5 spot. Good pass. Parks fakes, attacks, extra pass to 30. CJ got bumped, but he was able to bank it home.
Everybody touched the ball in that play and took a CJ Perez to make it not an easy shot.
Couple of players passing up on available shots to look for the best one. As Boise trying to evade 30. Oh, but he hits the one-hander as they extend their lead back up to 5.
Well, they're playing a little bit physical, and they have to just take the bumps and stay vertical, because if they're not going to they're not going to get the calls. They have to play, realizing that they may not get the calls. And Bobby Ray Parks, open shot for 30.
Good drive and kick for the Philippines. 30 could not send it home though. As Boise is on the attack again, using the ball screen. Defense going under. That is wide to the right. Not his skill set. As it is Branco who is deadly off those jumpers. So good chance for the Philippines to try to crawl back into this matchup. And as I say his name, he is coming back into this ball game. Branco Badio, the tremendous guard who played for the Phoenix Suns in the NBA Summer League alongside the big man in the middle, Ndoye.
They get Camara a rest, but they got a big 6'11" player in Nuye. And then, of course, Baggio, best player among the guard line.
CJ, drive and kick.
You gotta make some shots, Bobby.
Is short. Oh, good timing
And
though
good
for Perez,
defensive
and he is
rebound by
fouled.
CJ Perez.
Will it be 2 free throws? No, nope, not
That
given.
looked like he was about to go. That he had
Timed it perfectly. As Perez was not able to convince the referees that he was on the way up for a shot. Baseline throw-in for Gilas as AJ Edu enters the ball game for 30.
Now this is a good sub because we again play Edu and Japet together.
Yeah.
And we had some success there in the first quarter, Carlo.
Perez looking for his options. Finally locates Japet. They hand it over up top. CJ. Good pass to Japet. Extra pass to Edu, but that pass was tapped and stolen by Senegal. Oh, that is a turnover as well on the other side. So a bit sloppy is playmaking for both camps. Senegal will be requesting a timeout. It's 23-18. Still up by 5 is Senegal as you head into this quick break. Gilas Pilipinas men still with a 5-point deficit. As we resume with the action here in the second quarter, 6 minutes 35 seconds left. 23-18 is the count. AJ Edo will stroke it from there,
Yes.
and that is a switch. The big man converting from downtown.
That was a big one for us because Senegal will call the timeout, but we were able to convert on a three-point shot by AJ Edo. That's going to be a foul there on Japet.
Second team foul for the Philippines, same as Senegal. As Japet was playing extra physical because he knows that Ndoye is a tough cover down low when he gets position. As they have a baseline out of bounds play coming up here. Ndoye receives it, sends it out to Branco. Branco using the ball screen. There's a switch. They switch back. Outside shot for Silla is money.
Yes.
So that three-point conversion of AJ Edo erased completely. CJ Perez on the drive. Good pass. AJ, 5 straight points.
Edo giving us 5 straight points, cutting the lead down to 3. We're taking the ball away from Baguio, but he's giving it to his teammates.
Oh, good defense there, but we could not complete the stop with a rebound. Ndoye has it. They need to switch. Ndoye could not convert. Parks grabbing the defensive rebound for the Philippines.
We look so small.
CJ.
Holding foul on Baguio.
Yep. Doing a great job so far playing the point guard position, Dr. J.
Yeah. And I think CJ is doing a better job of making his teammates receive the ball rather than holding it for a long period of time without a lot of passing.
Because we know that he can score at any
Yeah,
time if he
you know.
prefers to do that, but setting up his teammates first is the requirement as a point guard right now. Perez locates Dwight Ramos. 14 on the shot clock for Gilas. Perez up top using the brush screen. CJ drops it off to Aguilar. Extra pass. Parks for 3. Still does not want to fall. And that ball will stay with the Philippines.
Good
Good
call.
effort coming from CJ, winning that possession for the blue side.
You know, Bobby Ray Parks is so good at those shots,
Yeah.
but he has already had 2 clean looks. You know, he can't buy a basket. This tournament has been hard for him, but let's hope he picks it up. AJ again.
Oh, fortunate miss there. A little strong. Could have been 7 straight points for AJ. So it's still 26-23. Oh, they went under.
Don't go
Wow.
under.
Burns him with a 3. (29-23) as Branco doubles up on their advantage, now up to 6 points. AJ fakes, dribbles in closer. Parks attacks middle. The extra pass is tapped. Bounce to CJ Perez for 3. It's good.
Well, he really made the mistake in letting Baggio get that 3-point shot, so he came back and buried the 3 of his own.
So they're going under when the ball screen is far, and then they
Oh.
switch it. What a crossover from Branco. And that reverse layup did not have enough English. Thought he was fouled. Referee's not agreeing. CJ
Open
to
shot.
Dwight Ramos for 3. Oh, CJ putting in the effort with a putback.
5 straight points for CJ, forcing the timeout to be called by Senegal.
AJ Edo and CJ Perez, the difference makers for Gilas Pilipinas here in the second quarter, as they've cut their deficit down to a single point, 29-28. Timeout, Senegal.
shot on that follow-up by CJ, forcing Senegal to call the timeout and complain about the drive of Baggio on the other end. So finally, they talk with each other, and the ball does belong to Senegal. We're down by 1 right now.
A bit of conversation between the table officials and the referees. So it's 29 to 28. It's a timeout situation that they're assessing.
There might be a problem here because I thought that they called 2 timeouts in this quarter already. So let's see how they clear it up with the table officials. Coach is complaining about that.
So the problem is they gave the timeout when they did not have one anymore here in the quarter.
This is the FIBA referee, international referee among the 3 in the squad. He has done most of the games that we have played here.
So that was the defensive mistake earlier coming from CJ Perez because he went under when Branco was already in shooting distance. But if you give up a 3-point shot on one end, make one on the other, and all is forgotten. 29-28 once again is the count. 4 minutes and change left in your second period. We thank you for joining us once again on One Sports. Carlo Pamintuan and Dr. J. Andy Howe on the call for the 2023 Heyuan WUS International Basketball Tournament. 1-point disadvantage for Gilas still. Good pass down low. Oh, a foul is called on the recovery defensively. And that will be 2 free throws for the big man. As Yusufa Ndoye has 5 points to lead his squad alongside Kamara Gora.
I don't think it's a good foul. I mean, you don't want to give him a dunk. Let him make 2 free throws if you can, but don't let him get a dunk on you.
But AJ Edu needs to be careful not to commit his 3rd foul here in the second quarter, Dr. J. Just made his 2nd.
Now if he misses, we better make sure we clear the defensive board. Because these guys do go to the offensive board a lot.
Second free throw for Ndoye is a make, so he extends their advantage to 2 points, 30-28. CJ Perez has done a solid job of point duties here in the second quarter. Parks has it now, back to Perez up top, asking for the ball screen from Junmar. CJ against 2 defenders, Chapet. Making a quick decision. CJ, fall away 3 is gone. 1-point lead for Gilas.
8 straight points for CJ Perez. 2 threes and a 2, a follow-up. And we have a 1-point lead.
So AJ Edu and CJ Perez.
Oh,
that's a tight call. That's a tight call on Japet as he had a hand on the basketball.
In order to prevent the pass inside, And if you're going to be hit with a foul, it's very difficult to defend a big man like that. And it'll be 2 free throws because we are in the... Not yet. Okay, I'm sorry.
That was the 3rd.
We just got into the penalty.
3rd team foul, Dr. J, of Gilas Pilipinas.
There was an offensive foul that they put the number up here, remember?
Yeah, I think...
On Fajardo.
Oh, I think now they put it in penalty. Because the screen earlier was only registering 3 fouls.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's in foul penalty. So Ndoye tying the count at 31 again. Well, you were correct, Dr. J, initially.
Because I saw the red sign depicting the penalty situation.
But the board was displaying another number. So the technical officials sorting it out and determining that the Philippines is indeed in penalty. 2 free throws good for Ndoye as they retake the lead. But CJ apparently enjoying this matchup against Branco as Chapet looking for the handoff to Dwight. Ramos on the attack. And there's a foul. That will be the 14th foul for Senegal. Fresh 14 on the clock for
I think
Gilas.
that will now be their 14th foul, no? It's really hard because, like I said, this is the first time they've held an international tournament. So
Dr. J. Branco has 3 personal fouls already, and he will stay in this ball game. Their point guard has 3 fouls already, so CJ must attack and try to get that 4th early. Splitting double team. Oh, an offensive foul.
oh,
An illegal screen against Aguilar. So the momentum that was on the side of the Philippines earlier slowed down now with a couple of empty possessions as Junmar Fajardo checks back into this matchup. CJ Perez leading all scorers with 10 points. AJ Edu has 7. Junmar Fajardo has 5 for the Philippines. Ndoye goes to their other guard. Boise could not send it home. And their shooter converts. That is a clean look for Sambe, and he is
this
a dead
is the
shot.
best outside shooter, this player, no? I was telling Chop that also, where you can never sub off him.
Back to a 4-point lead now for Senegal after the free throws and the triple. Parks on the drive, lost the ball, but it is Sambe who touched it last. Referees did not see it.
We definitely are not getting the calls in this ball game, especially from this guy.
Oh, that was last touch by Senegal for sure. We were right in front of it, Dr. J, but breaks up the game as Gilas will commit another turnover. Size mismatch down low, good help. But Sambe is left open. Back-to-back triples for Sambe. As this is now a 7-point lead for Senegal, 38-31. And just like that, they regain control of this matchup, leading to another Philippines timeout. For Senegal, as they've reestablished a nice 7-point lead here, 38-31. Less than 2 minutes remaining in your second quarter of action. Again, we thank you for joining us on One Sports. Carlo Pamintuan and Dr. J. Andy Howe on the call here in the 2023 Heyuan WUS International Basketball Tournament. CJ Perez on the drive. Ooh, sorry, miss. Could not bang it home. Rims out.
That's a tough shot, you know. He almost made it, but that's a tough shot. Good defense. An interception here, but again we slow it down. We have no point guard to push up the ball. You know.
Fajardo wants to take Ndoye one-on-one. They go to the repost. Junmar banging down low.
Yes.
Easy shot. 7 points for Junmar.
Still a lot of time, a minute and 10 seconds before the end of the second quarter. We need some stops here. Oh, Dwight was not able to react. That would have been a nice interception.
Sambe has seated up. Only 4 seconds remaining. Good tap. Oh, a foul on
Junmar.
Junmar.
That's going to be free throws after the interception. Yeah, I really am not happy with the way the refs are calling the second quarter. Ever since we took the lead, we've been given a lot of calls that are, and we're in the penalty,
Yeah,
so all
yeah.
of that is free throws.
And Ndoye is a decent free throw shooter.
I think it started with that when we were having the possession and then they changed it. And this guy he has only missed one free throw out of 5 given him. In this quarter, he has been given, this will be the 6th free throw that he will get in this quarter.
And that has allowed them to recover here as AJ Edu picks up the board. The free throws of Ndoye and those 3-point shots of Sambe. But still, Gilas only down by 6. CJ blocked up top. Sila got to it. Sambe against CJ. They kick it out. Boise for 3. No good. Missed time rebound for AJ Edu. 8 seconds on the shot clock for Senegal. Boise against Abando. Another 3 ball for Sambe. Not this time. Abando takes care of it. They go early to AJ. He kicks it out as Abando pulls the trigger for 3.
Yes.
That's good.
Big one for us, big one. We've cut down the lead to 3, and that will be the end of the second quarter.
Well, at the very least, a good ending for Gilas Pilipinas here in the second quarter. The calls did not go to our favor. A lot of fouls whistled against our squad. Too many free throws given to Senegal. But only a 3-point deficit though, 39-36. Great effort from CJ Perez with 10 points in the ball.